Well, we're back. We got Nyoka her caffeinoid. She's now a happy camper and she's ready to go. Kinda don't want to do the main quest right now. Kind of feel like I've skipped a little bit too much of the world. I didn't even really get to see much of the Edgewater city because I went too fast for the main quest. So I'm probably going to do just some other quests. Yeah, maybe we'll do the Frightened Engineer. Find this guy's, find these volumes. That's in the town of Edgewater, though. We're not even allowed in there. Could try that. Or Weapons of the Void. Acquire the science weapons on the Groundbreaker. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mentioned rumors from Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about powerful weapons he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found in the station. Another Hawthorne's logs mentions looking in Gladdy's shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way. Would be good to acquire a science weapon. So yeah, maybe we'll go to the Groundbreaker and get a better weapon. So that is something that we need to try to get. So we'll do that today. We'll fast travel to the Unreliable. And we will see if we can get some better weapons.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Oh, it sure is. Okay, well, back to the Groundbreaker. Getting off a Monarch. Place is wild.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Okay, we're at the Groundbreaker. Nyoka's here with us. She upgraded our lie ability, I believe. She has a perk. Oh, Ellie and Felix are with us right now. We get a perk up for Ellie. I guess aim, fine aim would be good. I think we should get some Z's before we go out. Have a couple drinks. Get some Z's before we go on the Groundbreaker. Find some of these clues to find this science weapon. And we will check our inventory. We're gonna get some of this purple berry liqueur. Purple berry wine. Do we have just any regular water? Yeah, we got some of this. Use that. Probably need to eat some meat. Some food would help. Fast ration pills. How's our food doing? Well, there's kind of food. Bread and noodles. We're running low on water, which sucks. Gonna have to buy some more. That's too bad. What if the liquor's any good? Alcohol takes away from our attributes. We have tons of vodka. Tons of beer. Tons of alcohol, just no water. I wonder if there's any water in the fridge up here. If we got any. Hello, hello. Look at all the people hanging out. Just alcohol. That's all she has. Tons of alcohol, heavy ammo. Take some of this heavy ammo. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to a vendor to get some water, and that's fine. No big deal there. Alright, let's go out to the groundbreaker, and we will try to find some clues about getting these science weapons. Well, Neok and Felix increases our lie ability and also our persuade ability. Alright, let's check out the office here.
This is House.
I'm also gonna get some snacks.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Churchill Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Sour Nuggets.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Let me see what you have for trade.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Nice. She sells food? She doesn't sell drinks. She sells candy. Do we have anything to sell? I think we're holding on here. Gear isn't that bad. Spacer's Choice stuff. Suppose we have to talk
If you're
to her.
here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Back to your hard-earned wisdom.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Do I have to buy it off of her? Let's check the journal again. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Another Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. So we have to go to the shop.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Yeah, it's trade.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Restricted stock. We're looking for like old records. So it wouldn't be a gun. Wouldn't be any of this stuff. Restricted stock. I wonder why I can't equip this or like buy it. Let's buy this, I guess, the data pad. The old data pad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are detailed in simple finds and dust-ups between the crews and the Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code of ID 10T. At the Lost Hope, Fair asked us to bounce back Bay. Rat that got himself soaked in the Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineers. Tennyson people. We tossed a Ruggle leech back down to the boys. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once we controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. Had another run-in with the Wrangle leech in the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity picker crawled back to the back bays without us noticing, locked himself in the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out, kept raving about weapons chaotic beauty or some crap while we were trying to talk him out. He had to break off when our shift ended. Hullhead's got to come out eventually. Well, I hope that's a clue. There's some more data. Is this the data we need to get? Okay, well, this was the data. There we go. Got the data from the store, and there's like another place we need to go. I think it's up here, maybe? I'll take that. This is someone's place. We go in here? This person knows we're doing this.
He's out.
Be quiet. Okay, I don't think we're allowed in here. It doesn't really give us anything. Alright, see you guys. Enjoy yourselves in there. Okay, well, we have to find the weapon. The weapon's supposedly around here.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. A soft-sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry thing.
How do I get over there? Oh. Okay. Well, we bought the thing. It's here, and then we have to, like, get by here. Oh, it's in this... Like, way you jump up here? Oh. Look at this. Little secret route. And, yeah, you gotta be sneaky, because... These guys don't want us to...
Echo!
To know we're here.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, yeah. It's a mech right there. These are outlaws. Sneak.
Here they come!
Oh! There's his head.
That's what you get!
That's what we get. Gosh, man. These guys are not messing around. There we go, dealt with him pretty quick. Gotta watch out for that mech, though. Canyons are like... I put them on defensive range and they just don't do anything. If they're defensive, they don't fight.
Don't let up! That's the last of them.
Okay, well, we got that down. I was worried about killing these guys because I didn't want to get a bad rep on the ship, but... It is what it is. Now we got the key and we got our prismatic hammer. Shock weapons, R&D department, science weapon. Science weapons are unique weapons that have a strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and strength of their effects both increase your science skill is increased. Shock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
One could make a real fine mess with that.
Alright, well we got that. Let's use this terminals, check these logs. Discovery. While rummaging through the back base, I discovered an old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strongly it grows. How strangely it grows. It glows, I mean. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art thermal, electric, and chemical systems, all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of the systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. Wow. I have had this most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's element properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through the element's modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Hallekin is not ready to hear. Alright, well those are the logs. Clearly the weapon is hexed. It's cursed. I wonder if we'll get cursed if we hold on to it for too long.